The deep state is in full panic mode right now because great transparency and receipts and contracts that are being found by DOGE are pouring out. And the Democrats, of course, they're mad at President Trump for trusting Elon Musk. And, while we remember that their golden boys were terrorists and treasonous George Soros and Anthony Fauci and so on and so on and so on. But now DOGE is heading towards the Treasury Department. And they're trying to stop Trump because of transparency that's being demanded. Now DOGE is headed towards the Pentagon. And I think most of you know that, the Pentagon, which in 2024, they failed their 7th audit right in a row. Now DOGE is hitting the Pentagon. Now they're moving towards the Department of Education. And I think this is going to be ugly. I mean, it's already ugly. I saw the news of Congress being locked out of the Department of Education's building with security at the doors, keeping our representatives out. It's just very clear. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a huge fight, but accountability is coming. Keep praying, friends. Keep praying like a battering ram for these victories. The uncovering of the slush funds, the fraud, the self-indulgence at the highest level that is being exposed and being cut off. And now Elon Musk has said that they're going to begin to look at all of the government employees that make, somewhere of a generous income of $150,000 to $300,000 salary, and somehow they are mysteriously multimillionaires, and they're going to have to give an account for that. And you can bet you could probably sell a lot of paper shredders right now in Washington, D.C. this weekend. I digress. Anyway, as I said last week, you got Caroline Leavitt, the new press secretary, who's out there shouting the corruption and the fraud from the rooftops. It's vile. We've always known that the government was wasting our money, but now we're discovering exactly what they're wasting it on. And as I talked here last week, on the Torch, the list that we even went through with USAID, it's just insane. And I want to say again, these are the things that we must repent for. We must renounce them. And again, make sure that these evil actors cannot get back in these places of authority so that we don't have these supply lines going to our enemies. And so you've got these Democrats, they're screaming the loudest because of Elon Musk and because of DOGE. And I'm like you. I don't want to hear another peep from these career politicians throwing their tantrums over accountability. These are the same people who have been living large off of taxpayer dollars while pretending that they fight for the little guy. And so their salaries, again, they range from like $175,000 to $400,000 a year, and yet somehow their net worth are in the tens of millions of dollars. And how does that math really work? Spoiler alert, it doesn't. It doesn't work. And so DOGE is on the way, thank God. And let's just talk for a moment how deep the swamp really goes. So Ilhan Omar, okay, so we know who that is. She was planted here by imposter Barack Obama in Minnesota, along with tens of thousands of other Somalians. She's worth $83 million. Chuck Schumer, $75 million. Elizabeth Warren, she's worth $73 million. Adam Schiff, $60 million. Jamie Raskin, $20 million. Hakeem Jeffries, $17 million. Cory Booker, $14 million. Jasmine Crockett, $10 million. These are the same people that are crying foul because of Elon Musk and DOGE, because they're exposing the waste and they're exposing the fraud, exposing the corruption. And they're mad because the spotlight is finally on them. And boy, is it revealing. And if you're worth tens of millions, as a on a public servant salary, you better believe that there's going to be a lot of questions. And if you've got nothing to hide, you shouldn't be worried. But judging by the meltdowns that are going on right now, it looks like they've got plenty to explain. All of this data that I just went through and so much more, you can find that on opensecrets.org. If you ever want to take the time, research that, look at it, opensecrets.org. All that data is right there. So any criminal activity, it's going to be coming forth very, very soon. They're guilty. We know they're guilty. And again, accountability and justice is coming. If you like this video today, please like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.